Kia ora team, it's me, the presenter. Welcome to another instructional video. Today we're going to have a look at connectivity applications. And what I'm going to have a look at, in particular, is the program Joinme. What it is it's an online conferencing tool, which is pretty awesome. What it allows you to do is host and join conferences with people around the world. With this, you can control who can see your screen, you can share screens, you can connect with other people, test those connections. What we can do is share files. We can do all sorts. We can even have a document open, an annotated document, which is created by everybody who is speaking in the conference. It's really quite an awesome piece of technology. Think about Skype, but with a little bit of extra on the side. So what we're going to have a look at, I'm specifically going to be focusing on just going through this program, showing you some of the functionality, okay? So I'm going to have a look at how to invite people to the meeting, how to set up your own profile a little bit. Going to have a look at a little bit about the permissions, so turning off people's permission to, let's say, see your screen. Having a little bit of a look at how you invite people and how you would actually launch a call, and just a little bit of a sneak peek at how to navigate some of the toolbars. So sit back, relax, and when it's all said and done, download and have a play. Alright, so here I am on the Joinme website, and what it's asking you to do is create a personal link. And what that is it's sort of like an invitation that you can send people to join your conference. So that's quite cool. So I've typed in the bespoke presenter as my personal link. As we can see, it's available. So you hit next. And this is all just on the Joinme website. Okay. Folks are arriving. What do they see? Well, I'll pop in my first name, and I'll pop in my last name, presenter. It's not my actual like first and last name, but it'll work for this. Alright, now tell us about your company so we can personalize your experience. Well, we are Bespoke Resources. My job title is the presenter. Number of employees, we have 2 to 10. We're not quite big enough to have 500 plus. That would be a lot of resources that we would crank through. So this is where you can invite your friends and your co-workers, your teammates, anyone you want. Because what this program does is it allows you all to join in an online conference. You can share screens, you can share the mouse, so you can say, okay, well, Derek over there, he needs to be able to show us this, so he can use my mouse for a little bit. You can also share files on it, which is really cool. So you're sharing screens, files, functionality of your computer. It's truly awesome. Alright, so when you've got it all set up and downloaded, you're going to be able to pick the devices and the outputs that you want to be able to talk using and listen using. So what I've got it set up now is the microphone on the laptop. So as you can see, when I talk, this soundbar is going up and down. You can also change what you want to use. So you could have an external mic that you plug in. You can change the settings of the speakers. You can have a look at the video. Switch to full screen. If we go and have a look at meeting. Now, this is where a lot of your permissions are going to come in, okay? Can I share my screen or not? That's awesome. So, this little toolbar here is your options. And that's where we get into all of our settings, okay? Now what I've done is I've started a call. That's quite cool. And you can put it so there's a little picture of you there. You can have a look at the participant list. So you can invite others to join. And this is where you would copy the link and send it as an email. These are all the participants I have at the moment. You can mute everybody else so they have to listen to you. You can unlock the meeting so other people can join the meeting. You can also lock your screen, so that's turning off the permissions for other people to see your screen. So you can have a little bit of privacy if you need to, send a quick Facebook message to whoever you want to send a quick Facebook message to. We can also click on these three dots here. And these, you can record a part of a meeting or the whole meeting. You can schedule the meeting. You can exit it. So there's really quite a lot that we can do. Okay, so for your assessment, one of the major things that you're going to want to try and do is share, okay? And to share using this, Joinme, and also things like Skype for Business or whatever program that you're using, it is very easy to share your screen, okay? And to do that, you just click on down and you can select share your screen or just share the window. And so that means you can just share a select portion of the window of your screen. That's pretty cool. Another really neat functionality that this program has is collaborative annotation. So this is where everyone in the meeting can mark up the screen being shared. So you can all contribute to, let's say, a working document. Okay? So that's really quite handy. There's unlimited audio and international conference calls, recording, customization of your meetings. You can have a different background. Sharing the mouse is really quite cool. This one is impressive. Presenter swap. Okay? So let's say that it's your boss hosting this meeting, okay, with people from offices all around the world. And your boss wants to hand over control to you so that you can present whatever it is that you've been working on, okay? They can actually just click a button and give you full control, okay? So that's quite an easy way of working with permissions on what people can do and see and how they can interact with everybody else during the meeting. Sharing the windows, locking the meeting. So this controls who can join the meeting. So for your assessment, I really do suggest you use this or Skype for Business. All right. You can share screens, you can test the connections just by inviting people and seeing if they'll join. When you sign up to Joinme, what you're going to get is you're going to get a profile page. And with this profile page, there's a whole lot of things you can do. You can schedule a meeting, so we can see that here we can schedule a new meeting. So we'll click it, type in all the details, invite the people that we want to be there, and it'll come up on their calendar. There's a history of the meetings that we've done. Okay, recordings, so if we recorded anything from the meeting, all of that information is going to pop up down here. And we've got reports from the meetings as well. We've got all of the settings here. And this will take a while to load up, but hopefully not too long. This is where you can change all your conference settings, okay? So you're going to have an organizer code, you're going to have different modes that you can select, so only organizers can talk, others can only talk, or everybody can talk and use the video, okay? So in your conference settings, right at the get-go, you can change all of the permissions. You can change the background of your screen and all of your personal link, all of that sort of thing. That's not so important right now. What I suggest you do is have a look at whatever connectivity application your training organization uses, all right? Create a profile and have a play, all right? Every piece of software, every program like this is going to have a tutorial, all right? And it's going to show you how to do everything. For you specifically, you're going to want to make sure that you keep an eye on the permissions, all right? And learning how to share files and screens, okay? It's not hard, it's just a button click away. And YouTube, with this, is your best friend, okay? So if you're having a bit of trouble using Skype for Business or Joinme or whatever it is that you're using, just type into YouTube or Google the problem that you're having, and I'm pretty sure you're going to find an answer. So good luck and have fun.